I'm gonna make tea first. Be right back.
No, this is the mentor roulette outfit. Since one of the variables that I'm recording is how often the Gailey cap is mentioned, so I have to wear it for every mentor roulette.
Oh, good grief. How many times has it been mentioned?
It has about a 0.6% mention rate.
Oh, shit.
She went elsewhere.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's not where she went for me.
So what will you do now? You two have to make a choice, and me and Gerb will just stand here.
Chris, do we want to follow her or do we want to go a different route?
I'm a little. I have no basis for this decision.
He questions your decision. Launch OBS, but I think it's right. Try one more key. You trying to drown us, man? Rock the bridge. Have to alternate our jump, Shaz. Oh, it worked.
Is flamethrower a damage increase over scattergun? Yeah, scattergun is the filler.
So it's better than scatter, though.
I'm not too.
It just feels really weird to every now and then. It's like,
That's my time to get a drink.
Yeah, you can't even like move where you're targeting.
Ooh. So that's how the tank doesn't move all the enemies out of the way.
that's alright.
You choose.
Choose your
Imagine that gives away, giving away what happens anyway.
Go robot. Huzzah!
We're the best.
I see you are in the dining hall. The stream is very laggy.
Not sure.
How often, Gerb?
Hmm?
How often did you get the packs on this one? Because I only had this one like 1 out of 8 times.
I did not get this one until very late as well, and I did not know how to trigger it. I still don't know how to trigger it.
Also,
I'm
I
not-
see there is an image here.
Oh yeah, there is an image here.
To me, it's
Sneaky,
random.
sneaky.
But there has to be something that you have to do. I haven't checked what the actual solution is, but to me, it's random.
What I'd seen before it is.
It just actually is.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I cheated, so
I spent much time on the other side trying to figure out a way through this door. Never coming up with anything.
there is another variant of this one, right? Like sometimes you get it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about, right?
Uh,
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get this. I will stand on the scales of judgment and judge you.
So remember, we're not in Eldar.
Not and all that.
We're in Silda.
Yeah, we're the same as Second Temple of Corn.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the same scales of judgment. It's the same things you get.
Yep.
Exactly the same. I don't remember the solution to that.
Come
The
with
flag at
me.
the entrance had a helm on the left.
Yeah, it did.
All I seem to be able to do right now is click left or right. I don't need to choose which goes where. Click left and see what happens. Not flag. Flag. See which meant they were on the other side. That way randomly. Big flame.
It's fruit. Ah, for the fruit. I think.
Ah, so this is why you were mentioning the world.
Yep.
I can see in the stream that you're wrong.
Are you even alive?
I had to quit mine because mine was lagging so much. So, but Chris is there. So you can watch his stream. So I don't know why mine was so laggy, but it was.
I think you made the same choices as Snus all the way through.
Yep, he did.
Yep.
Middle, left, helm flame.
I did flame fruit, which was the Sunken Temple of Quantum combo.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I would have done if Issy hadn't pointed the flag out earlier.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I saw it and went.
Yeah,
I saw it and went. Oh, I remember the Sunken Temple of Quan thing. I was super confident about it.
I didn't
And-
remember what Corn's combo was, so I didn't remember the pattern.
So if you look in the log, there is a lore entry which you may already have called "Raising the Flags," and that has some background to the.
He doesn't have that yet until you.
Oh, did you get
finish
that
it.
from doing this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you wouldn't have that then. But it has the answer in it.
I mean, I didn't get the impression it was something that would be hard for me to work out.
If you get the other path, the other flag is actually easier to tell what the two are. It's still not easy, but it's easier to puzzle out when you're out of that one.
That skills is something.
Yes, it is.
Is this guy also like the last boss? Temple?
He's very similar to the stone statues that you fight throughout. And the last boss of Sunken Temple Hard.
The mummy guy?
Yeah.
Keep getting old level 50 dungeons in the tournament. I never remember.
That one's
How-
pretty cool because you can use the traps against the enemies if you do big pulls.
All I remember is from that is the Sapotender Queen,
Yep.
which if you get a group that just doesn't realize they have to kill a specific guy, it can be annoying.
Yeah, you have to kill the one with the tether. Or she casts 100,000 needles and you die.
Normally the damage is so high it doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. No, I don't.
I don't have a res.
Me neither. I have a cure.
I replaced you both with my robot.
That's a good replacement, honestly.
Go robot.
That sounds like a very capitalist thing to do.
Despite dying to it, I did get how that worked.
Yeah, I thought I had a portal and it wore off just before I needed to move.
I guess we'll put that to the test later if you know how it works.
Oh,
It's
I
kind of
worked
int-
in this mode,
It's kind of interesting going back to this mode of this fight. It's, yeah,
No spoilers to the next one.
no spoilers, but it's interesting.
Go robot.
Do
Go.
it.
Finish the job.
One of you is
Punch him.
LB2.
Powerbomb
No, I don't keep. Punch him. LB2 robot.
Powerbomb
Punch him
kick robot.
harder. Again.
So have you done the savage version yet, or
I think this lot have done them. I've done the first 2 fights.
We got to the first boss on Savage, but it's like you just have to practice a lot to do it without mistakes.
Alright, Savage, sorry, not the normal mode, which is basically Savage.
Yeah. Because like Savage is the same as the regular mode, just that you cannot res and the trash is a lot harder. But the bosses are the same. Like all the mechanics are exactly the same.
Much harder.
Yeah, the trash is much harder. The bosses themselves are not that much harder. But just the fact that you have to do everything within 24 minutes.
Did you get an item from the chest?
triple triangle, 2 pot charge?
Ah, nice.
I got 3 pot charge total apartment,
Yeah.
and some what look to be fireworks. Shall I steal my fireworks?
I do want your fireworks.
I have 83 of these Deceiver's diamonds.
Do you have the pumpkin fireworks from Halloween? Can I trade this?
Which ones are the pumpkin ones? What are they called?
Magicked Prism. Pumpkin. These are actually really cool.
I have
They-
187 of them.
They turn your head into a giant pumpkin. Rather than being fireworks. How long does that last again?
I assume the unlock for the savage is like something that we have to do this quest.
Yeah, it's a quest. Yeah, just follow the story and it'll take you.
So much rain.
No, this is the mentor.
have it unlocked.
Nice. Just finishing up a craft.
I assume this one we need an actual party.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind sitting out if people wanna join instead. I don't care what I play either.
I was happy to be here, so hope that works. I don't mind either way.
I mean, same for me. If Nishu wants to play and Shaz wants to tank, it's
I would rather. I'd rather stay on the job. I'd have at least some idea of how the fights go.
Just keep
and
it as
I think, yeah. I am ready. Shall not play the breaker of pistols.
What? Oh,
I won't play pistol breaker.
okay.
I also won't play my hand breaker. Fucking paladins.
I like Paladin.
I like it too. My hand doesn't like it. I like it graphically, and like the skills feel pretty good to press. It's just there are weird places on the keyboard, and there's no really any better place to put them.
Not much point there to call them. There's not even that much point.
I mean, I've learned Gunbreaker now at least to decent capability. I guess we.
Sure.
Yeah, I actually.
Double down.
I actually get a good feeling of the rotation now. And know how to do it. It's not too awful. It's still pretty awful at times. It's not terrible.
This is a tech buster.
At least this one doesn't hit this far.
That's
It's
a
just-
tree.
That's it, no doubt.
That was with triple cooldown.
That's what we use.
You should stay close. Go to the right side of him.
Like, the Savage version does 220k damage.
That's a frontal.
To give you some perspective.
It's a frontal.
Once again, saving the raid.
I think he reacted before I could say anything. I'll give that to Chris. The honey left is weird to be like, oh,
Not where we.
yeah, it worked for me.
And that's all that matters.
Oh, robot, punch this tree planting. Your
I
site
do.
is shiny. Where did you get it?
Market board.
Some people brave dangerous places. Other people buy them. And this is out, by the way.
Other people break Limsa or Mimsa at 8 PM on a Saturday.
It's from Thornton, the crafted version.
Oh, nice. Do you just like farm materials from Thornton Extreme then, or?
And you desynth the weapons to get a crafting item. So, yeah, you ultimately farm Thornton.
I haven't checked those weapons out. They came out like with the ultimate or something?
Yes. The Thornton one's been out for a while, but they added a Reaper one, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
maybe that's
playing during the pull, I think.
That's it until they die.
All
Three,
yours, is he?
2, 1.
I will
me
be
to
shooting
play.
my gun.
This is an intercardinal hit. That's coming up. So his tail can have different colors. This one's yellow. This will always do this ability. Will matter later on. Next, he's gonna drop 3 balls and he's gonna slam one side of the room. So we're just gonna stand behind him, look which way he falls down, and then we go that side. So just look where he's gonna fall. So go to his right side. And now he's gonna charge one of us. We need to pull it through a ball. We're gonna pull it through the one at A. Which will turn this one into a different color. At the end of the charge, we need to make sure we keep moving, because he's gonna freeze you as well. And then run out to the side.
God,
I will res. Are you resing? Okay, I'll let you.
Now we get in, 'cause this is a dynamo. The green ones are all the dynamos, and the white ones will all be cardinal hits. Nice. And let's see, what do we get now? Now we'll get to a more complicated one. So just try to not hit the middle. So if you have a white one, you're gonna be in a cardinal one, so pull that away. Just pull the white one straight out to the edges. And the same for the other ones. And then we stand inside.
No.
Get inside. Oh yeah, that was my bad.
no, I think it was my bad. So the other yellow one's also cardinal. I know that the explosions are, but where should they be dragged?
That's it. Okay, now we're dead. No, I called it wrong there. The yellow ones are
Can you
intercardinal.
res, Chris?
I have no res. I rest Chris before.
I can. I can.
We're dead now. Total wash gets us.
If Chris is alive.
If you shield enough of total wash, you
So the
lead.
Or crosses right, so I should have taken the cardinal. Middle update.
yes, we should have pulled those like north and south.
Why not? You mean like they should have landed in engine cardinal or
Yeah. So the way these puffs work is they will always jump 2 squares, or 1.5 square, no matter how far you pull them. But they will also angle in the direction you pull them. So if you, like the ice is a cardinal hit, so if you pull it diagonally, it's gonna change into an intercardinal hit.
okay, so you need to pull 2 north, so like yeah, I get it.
So you always want to move along the cardinal lines whenever you're readjusting them. So
Yep. I didn't quite get hardly see which side he's dropping on at the start, but it's also easy to follow.
so he will like jump down and he's gonna slam one of the sides first.
Yeah,
So
I-
he will drop his body to the left or the right first, and then he's gonna swipe the left side first, and if he swipes left first, then we go left. Because he's gonna do 3 hits. So he's gonna do left, right, He's gonna do 4 hits then, I guess. Oh, he's gonna do... If he lands left, he's gonna do right, left, right.
Yes, he does 3 hits.
So for that last ability, you can do 2 versions. Either he is ice as well, so then we only have the intercardinals safe. So we need to create safe spots there. Or he does this dynamo version where we just need to keep the center clean because we all need to go to the middle. So I'm not very good at explaining how to do movements, but and the buffs can also land like either on cardinal or intercardinal.
If it's the intercardinal one, where should the yellow tethers go?
Just on that situation, we would just go straight north and south because then we create a V shape and we won't hit the center. And if it's an intercardinal one, you just pull them up, like either towards D or towards C, so that they're aligned with him.
Got it. Yep.
The general rule is you align the ices if he has ice in the middle with the middle, and if he doesn't have ice in the middle, you align the thunders with the middle so we can stay in the middle, and the ice is not there.
Okay.
And you understood the first mechanic with the charge? Again, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I guess I'll always
No. So we need to look because he's gonna turn 2 of the balls. So in this case, we had a yellow ball on B, which is gonna cleave through the north, and one of them is always going to be a dynamo that we need to stand in. So we need to make sure that we get a safe puff, basically. So we need to just look which one it's gonna be. Like if B was an ice one, then we would have gone to D instead. Let's see what we get here. So we go to the right. So we clean A again, because the yellow will cleave through that. Make sure you pull the charge through the ball. So you have to be the furthest person out. And then move out for the cardinal hit. I got chest. Get in on the puck. Okay, he's gonna have the dynamo again, so we just keep the middle clear. Get the yellow line. Pull this a bit towards the corner. It's quite a long knockback. And then it's gonna be a dynamo. Get it. So up next, he's gonna put a bunch of puffs down. And 3 rows will be swept. And 1 row will be more or less safe or unswept. So we get in here, but this one is in ice, so we just have to go around the sweepers and then don't stand on the ice either, because it's gonna cleave, it's gonna go off.
In line with the lightning.
And then we need to now pull the charge through all of these puffs, and it's always going to target you, Chris. So you will have to run far, like towards D, all the way to the end.
Keep
And then
moving.
once I can keep moving, yep.
Change the cardinal head.
And then all of these ices are gonna go off after this, so we need to stack up. And he's gonna do. We have to get in as well, because he's gonna do a dynamo. So get in. Up next, he's gonna drop 4 ice balls. We need to pull them either left or right, looking at the boss. And then, so we align with them, and then we look which way he's gonna fall. And that's the way we're gonna pull it. If he falls to the left, we pull all our balls to the left. If he falls to the right, we pull all of them to the right. Just make sure you're horizontally aligned with
Left.
we go left. Not like mine. We are
We
dead.
remit this. We're not dead.
We had 2, so I think we were dead.
You can uber mit and you'll survive, probably.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
We barely died through 2. But it's total wash right after, which is nasty. But it is possible to live too. We just have to, yeah, uber mit.
But yeah, there we just want to try and align with the puffs. I was just a bit late. So
You just like go to the puff you're tethered to there. See which way he falls down. If he falls to the left, you just scoot left. If he falls right, scoot right. That's it. We're moving the puffs away so he doesn't sweep them and turn them into dynamos, because that's bad for
Is
us.
it worth pulling with LB? We lose it otherwise.
sure.
Pull with big shot. I'd rather just use LB2 when we have it.
It'll drain as soon as
Yeah,
we
it
pull.
will empty, right? You should pull.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Where he's gonna fall. Right. Change A again. Keep moving, and then move out.
I'm resting.
Make sure you get in for the dynamo. Okay, now we get the ice puffs, so align the ices with him. And then we'll see. So the ices can go straight to the edges. And then just pull the lightning straight out to the edges as well, and then we can stand in front of it. No. Stand to the side of one of the lightnings, I think.
Dynamo charge.
Fit to the corner. Get in for the dynamo.
Clock.
Don't do anything. Wait for the hit. And just mit everything we have. gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah, let's see which one is gonna clean. So here, just a stand in the dynamo. You don't have to go far again, just to deep. Make sure, well, sure to keep moving. Move out of the AoE hit.
I have no res. I'm not the
I
hell.
also have no res.
That's not good.
I have a res.
And normally you're not the person who dies because you're.
That snapshot and that like cross iceling at the start is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty much the size of his targeting reticle, so you have to be all the way outside of it. Yep. You can do one more variant of the charge, which is the lightning charge, and then we'd all have to spread out. And we basically just go to like the cardinal cardinal positions. So I would go north. If he has a yellow tail, so later on in the fight, we've only seen like the ice charge at the start, and then we've seen the dynamo charge after the first puffs. Later on in the fight, he can also do a lightning charge based on the color of his tail. That one will be random.
Cardinals, you mean like cardinals around the wings, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
What happens is you get a debuff that makes you explode, so you don't want to be close to anyone else. Which is why we just spread in a cardinal each, because it's easy. So you can stay south, you see north, I'll go east, west.
Yep.
Right again. And north again. Here's a charge, just the first away. And keep moving. And then dodge up. Get inside for the dynamo. On the puff. Not on him, on the puff. Okay, behind the dynamo again, so keep the mid clear. So align the lightnings with the center, just pull the ISIS straight up. And get inside. Bit to the corner. And I think you were in the first back, maybe.
The line AoE doesn't. It only reaches as far as the person who's targeting it. So if people aren't in front of the person who's targeted, then they don't get hit. Then.
Yeah. I was gonna mention that, but I forgot. It's like, they probably realized. Get in the dynamo in the corner here. Put the tank buster here again, so just you go front. This time I'll actually press mitigation. Keep moving at the end of the charge and then dodge the hit after. And then get in the next item.
Thanks.
And make sure you don't get hit by the ice in the back. Next up, the 4 ice puffs. So just align with your puff and pull it either left or right, depending on where it's gonna fall. They have damage, so don't take it left. You also have to make sure we all pull them straight out so that they don't stack, because then they will like merge and explode. We'll get 2 charges back to back now. They can be any type. Let's just see what we get. We get a lightning one, so we spread out after the charge. This one does not knock back. So.
Oh, I'm wrong. Sorry about that.
I got this, or I'm not happy.
Give me an LLB. Oh, you. Oh.
I got you. It's the enraged total wash.
Just mid it.
Yeah, normally I go west and I just defaulted to that. I wasn't thinking, it was my bad.
Okay, by south, you actually need the direction of charge. That's the direction the boss is facing.
I think I just meant the
around
room.
relative.
Just around him. Yeah.
No, but Issy was relative south to where the boss faced, but you need the direction of charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say if he charges towards C,
It's not relative to where the boss is facing, it's just fixed.
it's relative to the arena.
Yeah.
So if he charges to C, south would be more C.
Yeah,
Both.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it now. It's just not what we said beforehand.
It's not, but it's fine. It's not
Oh, okay. That's my bad then.
I have never done boss relative mechanics, okay? I don't know what that means. Go. Take it. 3, 2, 1. I think I tried to do boss relative something one time and I got very confused.
How do you get wildfire to crit?
You press it harder. I think. Okay, let's see what's gonna fall. Left. So guess what? We're gonna clear A again. Make sure you keep moving. And dodge at the end. And we go beyond B this time. Get inside for the dynamo. Keep the middle clear again, dynamo. I think they're like,
It's okay if you turn it like that.
well, let's slide towards the corner, be furthest out. Stay inside. See what you get, then just gonna clean one of the lanes. Gonna stay out, like go around the sweepers and stay out a bit for the ice. Align with the lightning though, so extend to the west of the lightning. Just go towards the activities. Make sure you keep moving at the end, and then dodge the cardinal hit from him. And then get inside for the dynamo that's gonna come after it. Just keep in mind his ass will be clipped by the ice. Then we align the puffs. Either way, he's gonna drop them. To the right. Oh, they want us slightly off angle.
We are dead.
You have to be on the black line, aligned with the centered with yours. I think so. You were number 3, right? Yeah, I think you were slightly angled backwards. So this is, if they overlap in some way, then they will merge and do this.
Oh, that was an easy kill just thrown away.
You seen the total wash bleed thing? That's a nasty D puff.
Oh, puff.
If you can shield that enough, you ignore the bleed as well.
Yeah, any mitt you have, me and Snus included, for total wash is good.
Yeah, I'm using Arcane Crest on cooldown for it.
That's good.
Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Wildfire. Crit. No.
See which way it's gonna drop. Right. So now we actually have an ice, so we're gonna clear D. Here to charge is the furthest, keep moving at the end.
It's Cardinal based from him.
Fuck that.
The Tank Buster is not AoE, so you can keep hitting. I'm just realigning so he's in the right place for this.
Yeah. That was the cross being.
Yeah. It's aligned. It's painful. Okay, he's gonna do ice. Make sure to align the ices with him, and then put the lightnings away so that there's a safe spot. There should be safe spots more or less nowhere. We did perfect alignment.
It's gonna be a rough recovery.
Yeah.
Watch.
So what you do there, if we're all on intercardinals, what we can do is just pull all of the ones diagonally out, because it will change all the ices to hit the corners, I think, and then there was a safe spot near the lightnings, if I recall correctly. Or was it we pulled the lightnings one clockwise?
So he's doing ice, he's doing a cross. Cardinals aren't safe, so we're gonna end up in a corner, a safe corner, right?
Yeah, generally the safe corner is either, depending on where the lightnings land, they're close to or between the lightnings. The issue was the lightning that was here was not pulled cardinally, so it switched directions. Since it rotates,
It was mine, it didn't switch directions, it was here. So like
right, it does switch directions. It rotates, like if you move it intercardinally, it will rotate 45 degrees, changing a thunder from an intercardinal hit to a cardinal hit, essentially, based on where it is shooting. So the one that was here shot us, that was straight north.
okay.
But if it would just
So
have
he
been pulled
intercardinally,
cardinally,
they wrote
yeah,
In direct line with how you, like, from the origin point.
yes. So if you rotate them like 20 degrees, they will rotate 20 degrees, making it kind of awkward to see. Which is why it's generally easier to just pull them cardinally, so you can,
But wait,
then you know what they're shooting.
So we had this here, right? Which is now heading west and north.
Yep.
He's doing ice in the middle.
Yep.
If the other thunder did the same, and the other ices are already crossed, isn't just like safe here.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. Yep, that works.
Like, just posted another, like, if everybody just goes diagonally out to the corners, then this is what would happen, and then you have the safe spots in the corners like that.
Yep.
But that requires everyone to go diagonally.
Just everyone do the same thing is what is important.
So if it intercardinal and he is ice, let's do that. And just everybody goes straight out to the corner.
Okay.
That's the most consistent way to deal with that one. Alright. Go again. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Right. I'll change D again. Charge furthest out through the ball. You have to hit the ball. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, we also didn't change it, right? No.
It just needed to go slightly further and it would have been okay, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he like stops the charge to the furthest person, which is why you need to like be through it. Yeah. It doesn't feel intuitive because normally the line AoEs are like
Yeah.
all the way across.
When I'm thinking about other things, I'm paying attention to that. I just don't want
Yeah.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1. See where it goes. Left. Laning A. Double charge through the pop. Keep moving at the end. And dodge out. Where you get onto the puff for the dynamo. Okay, we have dynamo again, so just move everything away from the middle. So it doesn't hit the middle.
This is a lightning charge through.
A bit towards the corner.
No, this is lightning.
Oh, spread out.
Trying to...
I can rest. He doesn't keep interrupting me. which lines is gonna clear it. Double lightning, so just align with them. Either north-south or directly in the center. And then I'll stay here with the tank buster. So you'll just go to the other side then. Just keep moving during the charge. And then dodge the hit afterwards. And then get close to him for the dynamo while the ices go up. We're gonna align some balls. Frosty balls. Pull them straight. Go right. Nice. Get inside for the dynamo. And we're gonna have 2 charges back to back. Ice charge first. Make sure you keep moving and then dodge the AoE hit after. The cardinal hit. Dodge deck. Lightning charge. So spread out after. Nice.
Huzzah!
A very fiddly boss.
And very what?
Like, everything is super precise. Almost
Yeah.
annoying. But it's pretty good stuff.
So here we're just gonna keep it trash into the corners. Gonna bring everyone to 1 HP soon. And then he's going to do a heavy hit, so try to stay close. You're gonna need to dodge a frontal AoE. Target it on a random person.
Probably wanna move him after this. We can. There's guys coming where we are. Should be okay actually. Maybe slower than I thought. Yeah. It is
No.
not advised. Ow.
This guy will do a big AoE with a dot.
I haven't even really tried it, but like you cannot take this guy and the guy that brings you to 1 health because the bleed and this is
Get
out.
out. Also, this guy does super heavy tank damage, so he's gonna do like a Super Saiyan buff now. Of course, we killed him before that, but
You might be able to grab 2 of these together, but it's still pretty risky because like stray autos can just kill the tank. I haven't thought about it. Maybe you can, but it seems difficult.
I think most of the HUDs, from what I've been reading, they like multiple in the first round on Savage. But not here. But obviously Savage is a I mean, on Criterion you probably can. On Savage you most likely cannot. Because all this trash does like triple damage on Savage.
Stop stressing dogs. I'm so used to doing no damage.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of
Okay.
damage going on here.
Here's the Sashimi Man once again. I'll try to make sashimi out of us at the start. With luck.
Chris, when it comes up, your quadrant is AD.
He's a healer, so
Yeah.
his quadrant would be CD.
I was going by what we did yesterday.
It really doesn't matter, just pick one.
Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. Going in 3, 2, 1. This hurts. Spawn as you tonight.
Alright.
After this, he's gonna do a frontal line cleave. I will have to be the first person to get hit. That's the most damage for the first person. And then he'll do a tank flubber, which is not a... after this, we're gonna get some debuffs. You either have 1 debuff or 2 debuffs. The primary debuff that everybody has is a spread one. And then one person will get a stack debuff, and one will get an away debuff. So you have the stack debuff, so go to the south.
See.
And I don't remember which one. Okay, we have spread first. And then we stack up at C. Oh, that's my bad. Didn't really remember which one was which though. So we can do them in different order. Either we all spread first and then stack, or we all stack first and then spread while we do the circles.
Do we have one more res?
I have a rest, yes. So now the quadrants would be coming out. So you go to A and D, and then you're looking for the one safe tile. So the beams are gonna come across, and they intersect at some point. And then dodge the checkerboard. So there you will be hit, because one of the beams is coming from A towards the wall. They will hit the 2 squares, basically. Or they will...
Yeah, the thing that is not apparent from the animation is the beams go across both squares.
Easy's computer decided to shut down.
Oh,
He's on his way back.
that's an idea.
So the second time that happens,
He might not be on his way back. His computer is not starting. We are checking.
so the second time that happens, you'll have a you'll have a debuff or 2, which will be like some combination of 2 silver, 2 gold, or 1 of each. You want to be hit by the opposite combination. And you are not just limited to your quadrant there, because it may not spawn in your quadrant. So just look around the arena and try and find a combo that where no one else is standing though there is enough space to fit 2 people in. Just.
So the very first thing with the double charge.
Yes.
Yep.
Stand to the right of the one that charges first, essentially, and then dodge into it.
So basically what you want to do is, or the way I do it, is align my camera so that they're charging towards me. The one which stops charging last is the side that you're going to be on. And then you stand behind the marker. They charge, then you run directly backwards, because they then hit behind them.
So from what I can see, they hit at the same time, so I didn't get the point of the
Yeah, you
flash
can.
indicating which is first.
So they flash X amounts of times. 1 time goes the shortest, and 2 times medium, 3 times the furthest. There's a different flash for when they've stopped, when they've decided how far they're gonna go. If that helps you, it's confused other people in the past. But you just have to count it or do that. And the way that you sort of find out how to find the safe spot, at least how I do it, is if you imagine they're coming from the north and they stop at 2 and 3, you just sort of find the line that intersects with them, which would be somewhere here. Because 2 is going to cleave in front of him here, and 3 is going to cleave in front of him here. So you just sort of find the line where they intersect. There's even lines on the arena which sort of shows you where they will stop.
So when you say, surely you want to be at the other side of the line where they're cleaving there, or do they cleave?
They forward cleave. They cleave forward first.
Forward first, yeah. They're coming from the north. So one would be, like, the B guy would be stopping at 2,
Yeah.
and C guy stopping at 3. 2 would stop, if we just take 2, he stops here and cleaves in front of him and then behind him. And 3 does the same thing.
Yeah. So you can here.
Yeah, so you are between, because you have to remember they're like angled. They're charging from a 45-degree angle if you think about it from the intercardinal.
Yeah.
So you just like where the lines intersect, where they meet, is where you want to stand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get that.
When you have to move afterwards, the triangle visuals are it's where the intersect spawns a nice little triangle meeting point.
Not being back in.
So like, it's not quite correct. They intersect at 4, right? Because 2 is a line that goes here, and 3 is a line that goes. Okay, well. And then you just stay at the intersection point, and then you just move across. Can I reset this guy? Just stay out of the arena? Can I kill Snuzz?
Has his priorities.
At least that's the easiest way for me to do it, but you know.
I sort of get what you. Oh, I get what you mean. Whether I can do it, different question.
For me, I always align with the short one, and then I run along that edge to find the long one.
Yep, you can do that as well.
That's my personal method. A lot in this dungeon is to find some personal method that works for you for some of the mechanics.
Yeah, I'm seeing that
Yeah.
now.
Because explanations won't work for everybody the same way. You will get that, especially when we get to the last boss.
Obvious.
We all had our own mantra on how to do it.
I still never understood GURPS to this day.
No? Well, I sort of understand it now, but yeah. Go, let's go. 3, 2, 1. This time I won't kick my power clip. Maybe.
Seems like a prime example to blame your cats, no?
No, actually it was just me this time. I can't blame this one on them. I was cleaning by a computer and it's like on a rolly plate. So I just pulled the cable loose a bit And then I tapped it with my foot pad.
At least it wasn't anything more sinister.
Yeah, luckily my computer didn't just die. Would have been altogether possible. Okay, I will be in front here. Keep a straight line. And it will be a tank lap after. Then we're gonna get the debuff, which is either spread or stack first. And then one person will get an away marker as well, one person will get a stack marker. So the cross will be the stack, the blue dome will be the away marker, which you'll take to the north, to the A. And the stack we try to do at C. See what we get now. It's going to be spreading first. And then we'll meet up at C to do the stack. Go to C now. Or I can rest. It's not. Okay, go to your quadrant. So these heads, they will shoot a full line AoE. So you need to dodge both lines. In the next ability, you actually need to get hit by both lines at the same time. You're going to get a debuff, or 2 colors, or 1 color, 2 of each. So you're either gonna get 2 silvers, or 2 golds, or 1 silver, 1 gold, and you need to get hit by the opposite color. So if you have 2 silvers, you need to get hit by 2 gold lines at the same time. There will always be a quadrant for each of these combinations. So your 2 silvers will get hit by 2 gold, which is between A and B. You need to get hit by both lines.
No, I get that. I don't get how I dodge.
Hmm.
You weren't in both. You were needed to be further out.
I think the silver one was like from the edge B shooting towards the north. So in this last mechanic, we'll get tethered up. So you and me will be paired in a tether, so you will run straight south and I will run straight north. And then we'll need to go either left or right, facing outwards, depending on which of the tiles is going to get hit last by the circle AoE that's going around the room. After that, there will be 2 people who have to stand in the tower, and 2 people who have to run to the edge. We will be marked with numbers. So the number 2s, with the debuff number 2, will soak the towers first, whereas the ones with the debuff number 1 will go out to the edges first. So we all basically stack up in the middle, because we don't know whether he's going to do the north-south towers first or the east-west towers, and then we adjust from there.
So 2 soak towers first.
Yeah, so the ones go out, and the 2s soak first. And then we switch roles. So then the 2s run out, and then the 1s soak the next towers.
Yep.
But you will always run south first to snap the tether, and then the north and south will always be going in opposite directions regardless. So.
Okay, so I've heard you, I run south, I snap tether, and then I run opposite.
So the circle AoEs that you may have seen, they're gonna rotate around the room as well. So they might either rotate leftward or they may rotate rightward, more or less. So you have to go into like which one is gonna get hit last so you can dodge it. But I think Gerb is with you, so. think that's just a matter of seeing. It's more the towers afterward that are a bit finicky. And the AoEs for the out are very large. You have to be at the edge of the room in order to not hit the towers. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Down by the sashimi. And behind me. I think it's going to be one flash of steel and then quadrant.
It's debuffs first.
Oh, right, yeah, debuffs first. So either stack or spread first. It's gonna be stack first, then spread. So Chris, you have the north, so you go away. You just go away from us.
I'll go B.
I'll stay. And then that one, you just drop it on the ground. Didn't really get around to saying that.
No, I just didn't. I keep forgetting that the second half of that is the outer ring.
Kill me, infidel. This one looks nice. Golden delicious.
I'm really bad at that 2 nights charging. I know how it works.
It took us a long ass time to get used to it.
Yeah, it just takes practice.
It's pretty fast actually, so you don't really have that much time to really adjust or anything. It's...
You basically just want to move forward as soon the first slice happens, and then you just move straight forward. Because
Or
that's where
backwards,
this.
depending on how your camera's aligned.
Or sideways,
yeah,
Or sideways.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
like I
If you
was
look
doing it a
forward.
bit sideways yesterday. Holy fuck, that was hard. Like I have to walk backwards. Otherwise it don't work. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I tried doing it sideways, but that was no bueno. Also something we probably didn't tell you, but when one of them pulses orange, that's when they will no longer pulse. Okay. And stand behind me. No line. gonna be debuffs next. Either stack or spread first. Going to be spread first. Spread out and then stack and see. Now we're gonna have quadrants. First one is gonna be dodge both lines. Then get hit by opposite colors for the second one. Find your opposite colors. Get hit by both lines. Next is going to be the tethers, so group up in the middle. Run straight north or south. Find which tile is going to get hit next. Get in there. Or not hit next, rather. And during that, look at your debuff numbers.
Going southwest. And we move into the square like this.
So group up in the center now. And then twos take the towers first. Ones go all the way out to the edge, and then switch around. Twos to the edge, ones into the tower. Nice. And we're gonna have two sets of charges.
Yeah, you've seen everything
one-
the fight has to offer.
Yeah. The two sets of chargers and then like a big slam and then double enrage, double flash for enrage. Set. Okay, this. And just two flashes now. Nice.
Yay!
Now, good luck. There you go.
Oh,
prob-
thanks.
We probably won't get here, so
Probably see the first two, maybe three. Let's do that.
yeah. Chaz is with me, right?
Yeah.
So we are to the north, Chaz. It will mean something soon.
Okay.
And Chris, you and Gerb are to the south.
Yep.
Okay, let's just go. It's the only way to get to see it. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Essentially, there's some safe spots we have to find out depending on like where fires land, which is get to that.
This is
Uh,
the one fight I was about to just like actually doing preparing, but I don't know how it works. I just need to like it.
Sounds about right. It's just like we have to spread out because he will also like jump us afterwards. And it's pretty tight. But notice, like it depends how these portals spin, what the safe spot is.
You stand where you stand, Chess. Stay there.
Go to the very corner on my side, Chris. Okay, then I'm gonna be in front of you, Chris, because this
Go
will
behind
hit.
me, Chess. Go behind me. Stay there. Stay.
It like hits the people he just hit, but they have magic wand. But if people in front, they take the brunt of the damage.
I'm gonna put this at B. Careful.
Next is there's gonna be a bunch of lasers with numbers. You're gonna get a number. We're gonna have to break the lasers depending on what number you have. And you have to be in a corner that has both the numbers on both types of lasers. We're doing the fire one first. So whoever has 1, break the 1.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to be on the other side. Yeah.
no, I'm getting there. Ah!
So there's two lines with both with numbers. You have to find a corner where either the first or second line has your number in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now I've seen it, it makes sense.
Sorry,
Yeah.
not to be plot. I get the numbers. I get what number I have. Where's the other number?
It's on the wire.
On the lasers themselves, there's like a number.
Yeah.
You have to you can step into a laser with your number on it, and you have to destroy the lasers in order from 1 to 4.
I see. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
So you have, like, let's say, for an example, I'll erase your markers so you can set them back up. If there's a laser pattern that looks like, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do this, and this is just 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Like if you have 1, you need to be in this corner because you can reach both A and 1. Oh, whoops. These markers will be great.
We won't get to the point where we really need the markers, I think.
No.
And you don't want to step into 1 too early. Like, let's say if you are 2, you don't want to stand on 2 preemptively because you get stunned, I think, right?
Yeah, we have to do them in
Still them in
sequence.
order. Yeah, that's
And you'll have to do both colours, so you'll need to be on the side where you break.
both of them. Yeah, be able to break both of them. And the
Shaft
order.
mid.
The order in which we determine which ones to break first depends on portals to the side.
You stay right where you are, Chess. Do not move from that spot. Not an inch. Don't panic. Everything will be fine.
That was not a threat. I repeat, that was not a threat.
Chris, you
Okay,
have to
now
block
stay
me.
behind me. You can come into melee. Just stay behind me.
Alright.
Buster, get away.
And if you're ever feeling
What is it from?
unsure, it's always 2 people in each corner, which is the correct answer. So if you notice that you're alone, either you or someone else is wrong. Check your numbers when you get them. Doing the red ones first.
I only have blue too.
So whoever has 3 should be
Oh,
with me
yeah.
here.
You just have a number 2.
Yep,
There's
got
no.
Okay, destroy 1, then Snuzz 2, Chris 3. Nope, that's the blue one.
Oh, I only just went to red. Oh,
Sorry.
Ow!
sorry. It's pretty obvious the moment you said what just went to red.
Yeah, so we want to destroy the ones that are aligned with the portals. So because they will hit 3 out of the 4 lines.
Yeah, suddenly everything just way more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we're destroying them because portal will make 2 people unable to escape unless we break that one specifically first.
Yep.
And it's the same thing for the other one. You get the magic wand up so you can't like destroy them quickly. So you have to do them a bit in sequence. And that's about it. Yeah. You can use your marker. Yep.
And okay.
Oh, we should pull. I didn't mean to press that.
Fine. Keep the one go.
Thanks.
So for you, Shaz, the safe spot will always be pretty much around the portals, depending on how it's going to turn. Like you need
Yeah,
in the
because they're
corner.
going to teleport away again. So I have to be at the intersection of where the two that have teleported away. I think.
Mostly, yeah.
It depends how they turn. Most of the time, that's correct. You can go to the very corner now. Chris.
Here you can stand again, where I'm standing. Yep.
Yep.
Later.
This one is the easiest.
Oh, now we're both wrong.
We were wrong.
Am I wrong? Stay behind me. Oh wait, it's both of you get. No. Yeah. Both of you
I
get jumped,
had
right?
Volnum? Oh,
Got-
we did.
got
Oh,
curb, got curb.
I didn't notice. That's my bad.
Sorry, so why did that happen?
Well, he targets the people he jumped, and the people who get jumped have a walnut. So you're supposed to have the two people who don't get jumped be in front, but I didn't notice we were both the jump target. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, find
Which
your
numbers?
corner.
You have to be with someone
The
else.
red ones first. Yeah, I'm with you. And 2, 3, 4, and then get to the safe spot.
And now you see where you have to be.
You notice that the portal, like, it was cleaving your side, Chris, so you had to move to the east side there. And I think Snuzz, you were in the incorrect spot. You would have not been. If you're number 4, you can technically be wherever you want because you're always the last one to take the tether, but everyone else has to follow the rules. Yeah, exactly. You need to be so that you're okay for both of them.
So is that always just east, west, north, south, please? Sort of thing with doors? After the-
Yeah, so they'll spawn like there's 2 portals on the north south and 3 portals on the east west, and which one spawn first is random, and that determines which color we're breaking. But it's always just like the north south ones cleave 2/3 of the room, the east west one cleaves 3/4 of the room. The squares here are indicators like this is like this line here makes it safe.
Alright. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. And yeah, Shaz, you basically want to be at the opposite end of where the laser is gonna end up, the fire explosion at the start. You stand more or less on the other side of that. In that pattern that we had. It's a bit difficult to explain. You could have stood here, for example, where I'm standing. Now you stand here in between. Yep, stay there.
So here we have to actually go like towards 2, Chris. A bit further, I think. Yeah, we
Where
were
we
too
are,
close. Yeah. You should just home gang and save both of you here. But alright, let's just go again.
Wait, did Shaz get shot?
No, it's because both of us were dead.
Oh,
We were too close, so
Yeah, I
Chris
think
got
we-
knocked back.
yeah, okay.
So in that case, I need to be sort of like right up at 2, basically.
Yeah, somewhere close to that in this variation.
So I don't need to be further away than you would have in this order because that's just the order we do.
What do you mean?
I'm not intentionally going far from the boss.
No.
Oh.
Well, you're no.
As in
I wouldn't.
far
I wouldn't
like
think of it that way. No, I
Like,
wouldn't.
if you were melee, all this thing.
I wouldn't think of it that way. There's just like specific safe spot depending on how it's turning. I can't remember them all, to be honest.
No, I
just
think where the safe spot was, for some reason in my my head, I thought I had to be further away. So I was trying to like find the point where I was further away from the boss than you, and still say,
No. You just where it's safe and we're far enough from each other. That's the goal.
okay.
Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. We don't have much time left on this timer, so I think we'll just do a couple of quick pulls.
Yep.
Just see some fires and maybe some laser. We'll
See a
firing
wildfire
lasers.
crit. That's all I want to see. I just want to see one wildfire crit. Nope. Can it crit?
Actually, don't
Okay, you stand between them again.
So you can just go to the corner now. When it's like this, when there's two separate ones, this is always the safes. That's all. That's the one I remember.
Yeah, the divergent one is the easiest.
So you have to block me, Chris, since I
You
could
stand
jump.
by me, Shells. Yep. I'll point the tank buster north, just gonna move him a bit.
There's actually a line tank buster, so you don't want to be where he is.
He doesn't reset its position for the laser, so it's kind of annoying.
Alright, check your numbers when you get them. Find your corner. We're doing the blue one first. Snusko? Me? Chris? Missy? Oh. I noticed that the safe spot there was at A because the portals were like lined up in the most in the south.
blue first was correct, right?
Yeah, blue was correct, yes.
No, I think you hit the other. I think you hit a red laser
Yeah, you want to do
after.
it.
I did go to blue and then ran to red thinking I was wrong. Okay,
Yeah. And the lasers, the hitbox on the lasers is a bit larger than what they look like as well. So you have to be.
Wildfire also cannot crit good.
Uh-huh.
Just make it crit.
I think that's retaliation for having a guaranteed crit that you can use on a cooldown.
But why can't it crit? That's weird.
I don't know, because I feel probably if you manage to stack the damage, that the crit would be massive.
Yeah, but
That's
Like-
the point.
let's just go.
You worry about that.
And 3, 2, 1.
Or you don't.
Like if I crit my Hyosho under you, it's the same thing. It's a stupidly big hit, but
I swear you. Like,
either that, or it should like gain damage if you crit like your heat blast or something. I feel like that's fair. I don't know why it doesn't get affected by crit at all. It seems weird to me. Ooh, easy one.
Stand here.
To your corner, Chris.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
work
stay
it
there.
out.
Stay there.
Yeah, I know. I think I see how the mechanic works.
Help me, Chris. I may have rushed you to the corner too quickly. I need you. Numbers. Check your number. We're doing the red one first. Yep, you're fine here. Or, yep, 2, 3, and 4, and on the west side. Dodge these first. And then the blue ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to see...
Don't panic. I'm gonna pull this away. It's way up.
Woo! And now I'm not even gonna try.
Reds go to the red markers, blues go to the blue markers.
Sure, that sounds good.
And then don't teleport away. Or something like that.
I just wanted to watch. I'm not gonna say anything, it's funny.
Yeah. Can't explain this in 1 minute anymore.
We died.
I see.
Well, yeah. That sure is a mechanic.
Yes.
This is another mechanic I knew existed, but I don't know how it
It took us a long time to figure out how it worked.
We got the basics down, but a solution that worked was the difficulty.
Everything up to that point, though, seems very repeatable.
Yeah, it is.
The lasers, once you get them down, are pretty... They're quick but easy.
Yeah, this is by far the most confusing and hard mechanic, I would say.
And that was him at 57%, so I assume he's got that, then a couple of other things, and that's it.
Oh, I
There's-
see. So he used the other portal to rotate yourself away from the laser fired across the room. And from there I died, so I can't really see.
Yeah, essentially, you have a debuff which forces you to use one of the teleports that's going on in the outer edges of the room. If you don't teleport, you just die. And then you also have a second debuff which teleports you later on, which you're just forced to teleport. Then there's 4 staffs. 2 of them go off at the same time, and they just do like a huge cleave to the 2 closest people. So the idea is to have 2 people bait 2 staffs at a time, and obey the rules of you have to teleport, and you will get teleported. There's a relatively simple solution to solving it, but it's not obvious, I'd say.
No, I get that using the teleporters to dodge the first part. Like, I get the have to get teleport. I don't see what we were meant to have done after we got teleported.
Yeah, like
After Cornels, I guess you could bait them like to the intercardinals.
the only you have to get teleported only because of the debuff in the first one.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that debuff, you could technically stand wherever you wanted, but you can't because of that.
And staff's bait is before you get teleporters.
No, the first teleport happens, then the staff bait,
The one-
then the second teleport happens, then the third.
Sorry, your debuff teleport, the one that you have to teleport.
Yes.
Well, not on you.
It's like there's teleportation portals that just are there. You have to use them. That's what the debuff is telling you to do.
I don't. So how do you bait the staffs correctly? That's something I don't see right now.
What we came up with was a bit different than what the brain dead strategy is, but essentially, sorry.
That's how I was called it, that was all.
It's not that brain dead, but yeah. The more brain dead.
The way we did it was we had 2 people go together. It's like it depends what your second teleport is, but we had 2 people like teleport together and then stay close to a staff, because they can either start, the outer staffs can go first or the inner staffs. So you would use the portals to get you into the correct spot. So if the inner one started first, you have to be on the outer portal to get teleported inwards, and then your forced teleport should take you back in this example.
that you can hit both lanes, because you always need to bait both the inner and the outer lane at some point.
How do you tell which staff's going off first?
The one they start spinning in order, so one of them starts spinning. Those are the ones that are going to go first.
Sorry,
That's-
I'm real dumb. What's spinning?
There's
Like
like a
a
little
light.
line that spins around the staff.
Oh, wait, now I see it. When did that start happening? Okay, so this one here now is inner first.
Yeah, in this case, with our strategy, we would send two people who we would have to be on the outer portal teleporting inwards to be able to bait the staffs just to the sides.
Yep.
And then your forced teleport has to take you to the outer one. So you have to pick north, south, depending on which your second teleport is. The brain dead strat is you have the two red portals go, so like the red spinny portals go north, the two south spinny portals go south, and you choose inner outer depending on whether you're going to be teleported outer or inwards afterwards. It's hard to
And
explain
you
quickly.
stand directly on the markers, and that will bait the AoEs in such a way that you don't leave each other.
Yeah, they have specific markers to make it easy.
Basically, the video that linked if you wanted a spoiler to it.
What we didn't realize for the longest time is that we thought we had to get teleported outwards, inwards every time, and it took us a while to figure out that you can actually get teleported from the inwards portal, like after it's rotated, to the outwards section. And once we got that, we actually got a solution going.
So in this case, we would have stood in the portal near C, got teleported to the one in the middle, baited the staff left, right.
And then your forced teleport has to be in such a way that you're taken outwards. So you have
So
to
in that
pick.
case, I would have got teleported outwards. And by outwards, you mean east-west in this case. So I would have gone towards 2, you would have gone towards B.
The portals will always take you north-south. Your forced portals. You can never teleport anywhere but north-south. Because they will spin after they...
Oh, right. I didn't live long enough to see the spin, so in that case, I would have gone... You would have gone north, I would have gone south.
Yeah, so like in the way we did it originally, it wouldn't have worked out. But, yeah.
Yeah, in our original strat, we always had a blue paired with a red, I think, in order to get the correct color turning.
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, all your original strat would have been, right, is still making you still get teleported out. So I still would have... So I'm only always get teleported south, so I'd always be south already. So Gerb would have gone north in your original strat, right?
I can't remember what I had.
You had a rightward, rotated anti-clockwise. So you would have got teleported north at the end.
And you would have started north. In this case, if you're starting in, so you go from the outward, get teleported in, bait inner portals,
This is
use
my
your own
macro for
TP
it.
to go back out again.
This is my way of solving our strategy back in the day. Back in the day.
And this was mine.
Like a week ago.
So it's like a semi-portal is what I defined as a portal that if it's on my right side and it's spinning right, I call it a semi-portal.
Yeah, that's what you had this time.
Yeah, then I would go north into the inner lane if it was outer staffs. Otherwise, I would go south into the outer lane.
I apparently have this backwards, so I feel like we should...
Yeah, I had this backwards a lot. We all had this backwards a lot because it's confusing. The JP brain dead strat is way easier, I think, to solve.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand why you're south now. So, because you would have started south.
Yeah, so basically, was it inner staffs first?
It was inner
Yeah.
staffs first. So it was inner
Yeah, so-
staff, semi-portal, south. I don't know.
It's like a semi-portal, if I have a right portal spinning right, it means I will be taken south. And if I have a left portal spinning left, I will also be taken south.
Yeah, so our strat was essentially, if the inner staffs were going first, you needed to be teleported in, but then you had to be teleported out afterwards.
Oh, I
Yeah,
get what,
exactly.
I get what I have wrong. So the arrows is how I move, not like relative to the portal. So it
The
isn't like
arrow-
the one I'm attached to goes clockwise. It's that I go clockwise?
It's like the outer portal is the one that spins, which confuses me as well sometimes.
Yeah, so just to be clear, in this picture, right? How I interpreted it was the portal I'm connected to rotates clockwise, therefore I
No.
just go south. But
The
you're talking-
other
it's
portal.
the other way around.
Yeah,
Yes.
the part that has the arrow
Oh.
is staying static. That's the pivot point.
Yeah, you're the anchor point essentially, or the pivot point, and then the arm rotates. And that's
So
where you're going to end up.
you'd have been teleported towards north at this after when that resolved.
Or like left from the way you're facing.
Yeah,
right now.
from left from the picture.
Left from the picture south.
Yeah, that makes that. A semi-portal is south. A left portal facing leftwards is always south. A right portal facing rightwards is always south.
The orientation is the same thing. It would have gone that way.
Yeah. It doesn't matter where you're facing, it will force you north or south every time, you just have to realize which direction you're being.
So yeah, at that point you'd have been teleported towards in, so then you'd have teleported out afterwards.
Yeah, it's... You always do... You do it in a way where you're like,
I'm more
go...
confused. I'm not sure which portal moves, because I feel like you just told me two different things.
There's
So
two
they-
sets of portals.
So there's the
Obviously-
The ones that are not attached to me, they're easy. I get those.
So yeah, so you use that to teleport first to get your right position, and then you'll teleport along your portal after you do the first set of baits.
You have to make it so that your portal arm does the opposite of what sort of happened on the first one.
Yeah, no,
With the-
I follow that. I'm still not clear. Because in my head, the portal I'm attacked, if you take me as an anchor point, right? The one that's attacked me, it goes left, right? So it goes south.
Yes. It's the one that's on you does not move, it's the other part.
I swear Gerb's back one doesn't work.
For our strategy, it does work.
But
I'll be honest with you.
both of us would have been south. And I thought you said you always had a red and a blue. We were both blue.
Yeah, okay, if I was blue, then... I thought you said I had a rightwards portal facing right. Because that's a red portal on my right side. Looking north.
Okay, get this.
Yeah, I would have been... This is not a semi-portal. Because this is a leftward spinning facing right, so it's a non-semi.
We have different definitions of that clears up my confusion.
It's
also
always
Yeah,
looking
it's-
north. So, if I'm looking north, my portal is on my right side.
I see what you've done. It's just
And this is why we all had different definitions of how to do this mechanic, because
This is why the brain did work for me immediately, but not for the rest.